Hi students, we are going to be practicing how to find the mean, median, mode, and range. So here we can see that Maria bowls a 151 point game. The other bowlers match their scores. What is the new mean final score for the team? Now remember, to find the mean for any number, you're going to add all the scores, or add all the numbers, and then divide by how many numbers there are. So we have 95, 87, 84, 81, and 83. Now we would typically write these in order from least to greatest first. So we would have we would have 81, 83, 84, 87, and then 95. It's not necessarily needed for the mean, but we can do that anyway. Then we're going to add them up, and I'm going to use a calculator, and that's perfectly fine to do that. So 81 plus 83 plus 84 plus 87 plus 95, and that equals 430. Then I'm going to divide that by 5 because there's 5 numbers, and I get 86. So the mean is 86. Next thing we're going to talk about is the median, and to do the median you have to put them in order from least to greatest. So for this one, Trey and Sarah each downloaded songs to the music libraries. Their players list each type of music and the total playing time in minutes for each type. How can Trey and Sarah summarize their data sets using the median? So Trey's music library in minutes, we have them listed here. Sarah's is listed here. And so remember, the median is the center. I remember the median because that's the grass strip in the middle of the interstate, between the two roads in the interstate. So Trey's median is 63. That's the number that's in the middle. You see we've got 3 on the left here and 3 on the right, so we know that's in the middle. And the median for Sarah, there's 2 of them, so you have to find the mean of those 2 middle numbers. So I add those 2 together and then divide by 2 and you get 40. So the mean of these 2 numbers is 40, so the median of this data set is 4. Okay, now we're going to talk about the mode. So the mode is the one that happens the most. Mode and most sound very similar to each other. So the mode is the measure of the center. It's the value that occurs the most often. And something can have more than one mode. So if there was like 5 3s in the data and 5 7s in the data, the mode would be those 2 numbers. So let's take a look at this. So Trey Music Libraries, again, we can see the minutes right here and right here. And so you want to put them in order from least to greatest like they did. And you find that the mode is 67. That's the one that happens the most. We look at Sarah's. We list those from least to greatest. There's no mode. So you can either write all of them or you can write the word no mode. In this last part, in example 4, we're going to talk about the range. So as with the first 3, we want to make sure we put them in order from least to greatest. And then when we do that, then it'll be easy to see what is the smallest number and the largest number. And to find the range, you take the largest number and the smallest number and you subtract the smallest number from the largest number. So here for Trey, we've got the greatest value is 72, the least value is 59, so I do 72 minus 59 and the answer is 13. So the range for Trey's music library minutes is 13 minutes. For Sarah, the least value is 35 and the greatest is 51, so the difference between the two is 16. The range is 16. So again, to find the range, you take the largest number and subtract the smallest number from it. And again, remember, when you're finding the mean, median, mode, and range, you need to make sure you're always putting them in order from least to greatest first.